Why you laughing already? God damn.
What the Nah, Josh's face froze at a crazy moment, bro.
Alright.
Can y'all relax?
Alright.
Damn.
Alright. Alright, can I do my intro now?
Get off my
Alright, this one's not getting monetized. Alright, cool.
Walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up.
It's that Gaming Dad 25. As always, it's my co-host Josh 2K.
What's good? What's good?
And today, we got one of our many reoccurring guests, my boy Ant Live. Say what's up to everybody, Brody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on? I appreciate you boys having me on again. You know how we rocking.
Alright, so before we get started, me and Josh, we do got some news for y'all, alright? I mean, first of all, me and Josh met. I'll put that picture on the screen. That kind of falls into this news. The Diamond Duels podcast this is the last episode. For many reasons, but there's one main reason. But first, I'm gonna let Josh say your goodbyes.
It was a hell of a run, man. It was a hell of a run. Ups, downs. We even did some MLB content. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, shit was wild.
Yeah, we covered a lot of stuff. But hey, man, all good things had to come to an end at some point, right?
Yeah, and definitely, like I said, it came from this podcast. I met not to butter you up, but one of my close friends. The boy flew out for my wedding. Shit was dope. We made it a whole year, y'all. It was a good year. 32 episodes of this shit.
Yo, hold on. Ain't y'all just asked me to be a co-host on this shit?
Ant, come on, hold on.
What y'all on, gang?
That's all shit.
So yeah, you can't tell Ant shit. So the reason the Diamond Duels podcast is over is because Ant isn't a guest no more. He's gonna be a co-host on the pod. So everybody, welcome Ant in the comment section. Ant, everybody knows you, but reintroduce yourself as a co-host.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Ant Live in effect, man. You know what I'm saying? Big New York in the building. We out here. Shout out to my guys, Gaming Dad Josh, having me on officially as a co-host. It's an honor to be here. I remember the first time y'all had me. I was a little nervous and shit. I was new to the game. You know what I'm saying? But we here now. We're gonna run it up. We're gonna do some big things. I'm looking forward to what we do on here, man. And shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody watching. Big things coming.
Yes, sir. 2k25 going crazy.
We're going to need someone in the comments to drop ideas for a name because we can't be the Diamond Duos anymore. We have to switch something up. So we need suggestions down in the comments, that's for sure.
See, I feel like the Triple Threat podcast is the obvious one, but I think y'all are more creative than I am. So I need y'all to drop some fire names down below. So for the next episode, we got something to rock with. All right, so 2K dropped their news today. They dropped a lot of fucking news today. This is gonna be a longer one, and we're gonna do some awards for 2K24 at the end. So be sure to stick around for the whole thing. But first, y'all know how we rock. To start off the podcast, we are doing the blind draft. For those that don't know what the blind draft is, we pick a topic, and two of us build teams for that topic. The third one does not know what the topic is. He has to guess what it is based on who we pick. For this one, me and Ant know the subject. Josh does not. I will go ahead and leave it on the screen right now if you want to play along. So if you want to play along, close your eyes right now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as the new co-host, I'm gonna let you get the first overall pick.
Wait, before we start, I'm making sure this is 2K, right? You're not throwing any curveballs at me, right?
What do you mean what do you mean?
It's 2K content, not real shit, right?
Yeah, these are players, basketball players who have 2K cards.
Relax. All right, it's a question, man. Damn.
Hold on, my baby wants to say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
All right, so Ant, number one overall pick.
With the first pick, go ahead and let me get that D Wade. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Wade, 305, Wade County. That's who I'm rocking with.
All right, I'm going to go with Josh's boy. He's going to run point guard for me. Give me Brown.
All right, let me get Invincible Chris Bosh.
I wasn't even naming tiers and shit. Yeah, I guess give me GOAT, bro.
I mean, it don't have to be tiers. You said it was.
It's
2K,
it's the end of the year. Fuck it.
Yeah, we know what's going on, but I'll keep the tiers going just for the sake. So I got 100 overall D Wade. With my next pick, I'm gonna go with. Damn, what's this card's latest? Let me get 100 overall. Dennis Rodman.
Ooh, that's tough. Okay, at my small forward, give me. I think his bet. Yeah, Dark Matter, James Worthy. At the 3.
All right, let me get 100 overall Magic at my point guard.
Okay. Let me get 100 overall. Damn, who do I got so far? My fault. I'm tweaking.
You got D Wade
And
and Rodman.
D Wade, Rodman. Let me get 100 overall Klay Thompson. My fault. I couldn't remember who I had at the 4.
All right, so I will go at my 4. Give me. I think his best card was no. He doesn't have a goal. So Invincible KG, right? Invincible. Whatever. Whatever the best KG is.
Yeah.
Give me KG at the 4.
All right, let me get GOAT Jordan at my 2.
Okay. Let me cook real quick. Let me get 100 overall Kristaps Porzingis.
All right. So at my 5, give me GOAT Kareem at the 5. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know right now, Josh, that Kristaps' pick is wrong. Do not listen to him. do not listen to him. All right?
That's crazy.
Don't even let that one form your opinion. all
They
right?
gonna know. They gonna know, bro. Watch. Josh gonna know what's up when I tell him.
Because my
Listen,
theory
Raymond
was like
Phelps,
players
fuck
that
outta
were on
here.
like dynasties. That was my theory. But he was not.
KP was on the Dynasty over in New York.
Type shit. That dynasty was crazy.
I think everybody so far got a ring. So I don't know. Hold on, let me see. I got Magic, Jordan, and Chris Bosh. Let me get somebody have Shaq.
Nah, nobody took Shaq.
Get go Shaq.
For my last pick, let me run some small ball. Let me get Invincible Draymond Green.
Okay. That's kind of crazy work, but I'll tell you why after. Okay, so at my 2, give me Invincible James Harden at my 2. Josh is good. That ring shit's out the window. All right, so let's go back over the teams. So I got LeBron at the point, James Harden at the 2, James Worthy at the 3, KG at the 4, and then Kareem at the 5.
Type shit. I got D Wade. I got Clay. I got Draymond. I got Rodman, and I got KP.
I got Magic, Mike, T-Mac, Chris Bosh, and Shaq. All right, before I guess, how many of my 5 players fit the theme?
Your team high key fits better than mine.
In my opinion, 3 of your guys fit.
3 of my guys fit. Okay.
You want me to tell you who?
Yeah.
Magic, Jordan, and Chris Bosh fit, in my opinion.
But
I wouldn't consider Shaq, and I wouldn't consider T-Mac. T-Mac almost was.
So was Shaq.
Shaq almost.
Almost was. I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right, so in honor of us forming the 2K's Big Three, all these players played in the Big Three.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Okay.
So Kristaps Porzingis did not play in the
Alright,
fucking
hear
Big
me out,
Three.
bro.
Jeremy
Derrick
Linton,
Rose.
Melo, and Kristaps, dog. I don't even know if they all played together.
Nah, listen, you was close. It was Derrick Rose, Melo, and KP. At the time, we was jacking it as a big three.
I mean, you
That's
could
kind of
say
crazy. Jacking it as a Big Three is crazy.
Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, KP, dog.
That's
Alright,
what
so-
I'm saying, bro.
So yeah, the T-Mac pick was almost solid when they almost got Tim Duncan over there in Orlando.
Yeah.
Would have been the movie.
Why is Draymond crazy? Because you said the Draymond.
The only reason I say Draymond's crazy is because I wouldn't have considered Draymond, Clay, and Steph a Big Three, but I would have let it rock. If
Dog. What?
I would, I think you
Don't
know,
be a
I
thing
would
without
let
the
you.
ring, though, Bron. Let's
But
go.
I would let you pick either one of them with KD and Steph. Like if you said Clay, KD and Steph, or Draymond, KD and Steph, I would have let that rock. But the fact that you put both of them on your team,
I wanted to
Like-
pick Melo just for an ant, but I was going off. No shade. I was going off the dynasty/rings thing, you know.
Type
it's like-
shit. I feel you.
and then he
Alright.
threw James Harden, and I was like, "Fuck, man."
all right. So let us know down below what your guess was and if you got it correct.
I should have got that. That's all.
Before we get into this content, I need both of you guys to give me just no explanation, just a ranking of the information we have so far.
Are we doing like a 1 through 10 or like a letter grade? How you want
1
me to
through
do it?
10.
1 through 10, 10 being the best.
10 being the best.
What we have information wise, I would put it at a 6 or a 7.
And
Okay, came in a little lower than I thought. I'm gonna give it like an 8.5.
I'm right there at about a 7 too. And we'll talk about that as we get into this. Let's start with the auction house. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room, all right? Every time any one of us has streamed in the past like 2 weeks, you think they're gonna bring the auction house back? You think they're gonna bring the auction house back? And I told them no every time. Nah, they ain't bringing that shit back, big dog. We're cooked. They did it. So I don't know if you guys watched the live stream. I think you guys watched it.
Yeah.
So Josh, when you saw, because at first they tried to sneak it in there too.
Well, they
didn't even make
tweeted it
a
out
big
an hour
announcement.
before the stream went live. They tweeted it.
Oh, did they?
They
See,
said
I
it-
didn't see the tweets. I just watched the stream.
They tweeted out, "We heard you. The auction house is back." Like 1 hour right before the stream started, because I think they were trying to build up hype for the stream.
So
First
Josh,
off,
when you-
before we get
Oh, go
into
ahead.
it, how the fuck are we getting a pre-recorded one when, no offense, the W got a live fucking stream, bro?
Facts.
My
Facts.
team is your fucking
Facts.
cash cow, and they don't
Facts.
even get a live stream.
All right, Josh hates women. Pack him up.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right, Play Now got a live stream, bro. But no,
All right,
seriously,
so-
how are we getting pre-recorded shit?
And the fact that they admitted it too. Like at one point he was like, "Yeah, I would ask you guys questions, but this is pre-recorded." Not
Yeah,
even
like, that's
trying to
crazy,
play it
like-
off.
Yeah, they gave us so many disclaimers about being pre-recorded, and you know this is gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like a lot of people are on the same page. They knew what type of timing the comment section was gonna be on, and there's a lot of
Facts.
questions that they should have to answer for that they're gonna brush under the rug. They're like, look at all this shiny new shit we're giving you guys. Let's forget about
Yeah,
collector
and
level
there's still a
Kobe.
lot of questions. I'm not even talking about just last year's game. There's still a lot that needs to be answered for this year's game.
Yep. Sorry,
All right.
that's my
No, you're
rant.
good.
What were we talking about?
So since you did your spiel, we'll let Ant go first. So when you heard the auction house is coming back, well, what was your first thought?
I was hyped. I ain't even gonna lie. Like we were talking about earlier, I think we took the small things for granted. Having an auction house, because this player market shit was trash. Yeah, like, wasn't a fan of it at all. So when I heard it was coming back, I was very, very happy. I was saying on stream yesterday, do not get your hopes up. It's very possible that we still gonna have a player market for next year, and that was my expectation. So I went in with real low expectations. I was dead ass expecting the player market to be back next year. So now that we got an auction house, it's lit. I'm looking forward to it. But a pre-recording is crazy. Y'all don't care about us still. It's wild.
We the side chicks, dog.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. No, what it is, they're like, we're trying to attract people to the W. We know y'all, my team niggas are coming back. We don't gotta, like, we don't gotta impress y'all.
Y'all all quit the game. Auction house is back.
Facts, though.
All right, Josh. So when you seen the auction hall announcement, what was your first thought?
I'm not gonna lie. My first thought was like a sigh of relief. I'm not even kidding. Like a sigh of relief because I don't know what I was expecting. Like between player market or auction house, I was hoping for the auction house. I didn't think we'd get it, so I'm happy we are getting it. But as like I've had time to process it, with 2K, there's always a other side like to the coin. So I feel like there's gonna be something. There's still gonna be special inserts that are packs only that you can't sell, or they're gonna jack up the tax on the auction house. They're gonna do something, and you have to rep up to unlock more auction house slots. Like, there's gonna be something about this that they're gonna.
And there's a lot to unravel with the auction house. Like, let's just start with, like you said, there's you have to earn more spots in the auction house, which there's a whole part of the community that stopped playing the game because there's no auction house.
Yep.
Guys that like sniping, guys that like, bidding on cards. So for those people, let's just say in this hypothetical, you start with 3 slots, and as you get more, you get like 2 more at a time or something like that, right? It's hard to work the market with 3 slots in the auction hall.
For real? Like, what the
Almost
fuck is that gonna do, bro?
Crazy.
Like, I open a 20 bundle. I gotta quick sell my cards? All my
If I
duplicates?
pull any more than 3 dupes, I gotta pick my 3 favorite that I want to sell. Like,
Bro, you
That's
better
dope.
go grind the game before ripping packs. That's crazy to me.
and then point 2 with the auction house, 0 tolerance. Who's gonna be the first one to test 2K's gangster?
Oh, I'm doing it for sure. Off rip.
Wait,
Day
you
one.
you buying MT?
1,000%. Matter of fact, I got it for sale.
Fucking
Holla
go!
at me.
Let's fucking go, man.
I'm testing
2K,
waters.
don't watch this. Don't watch this, man.
Because
Yeah, facts.
I do not condone this. First of all,
Like,
2K.
because people already talking about, like, oh yeah, 2K must have finally got a good system to detect, blah blah blah. I think they're bluffing. I really
Facts.
do.
I don't. I think people are gonna get banned for shit that they shouldn't get banned for. Like
But
real quick, I said earlier on Discord with Mojo, shout out Matt Mojo, I was excited for snipers because they could finally come back, but the more I'm seeing people talk about it on Twitter, I'm starting to think that sniping might be against their TOS, and snipers are gonna get packed up too if they got this
I
zero
think so.
tolerance.
I
Like,
agree
but
with
so
that.
so here's my argument. So like, okay, so if someone posts a card for 100 coins or 100 MT, we're just supposed to sit there and let that card sit till the time expires?
there's a bot that's monitoring this. It's not like a person that can make sense of it.
So
It's
so
a
you're saying
bot.
it's not
It's
a
just gonna
flaw on
flag it.
2K's part, it's a flaw on the system's part.
Probably, yeah. It's just gonna flag it because it's gonna look out of the blue like crazy.
So we'll see videos within week 1 of people complaining about this system.
And
So
2K
I'm probably
supporting
not
useless, I
gonna
ain't
fuck with the
lie.
auction house like that, to be honest. Like I'm gonna let y'all figure this shit out.
Yeah, no worries, man. Let me know how it goes, man.
Yeah, let me
Let me
how
know
that
when the
goes.
streets are safe.
So here's my theory about why 2K really brought the auction house back. Right? Not because there was a whole bunch of people on Twitter and YouTube saying, if there's no auction house, I'm not coming back. Because 2K knew they were going to come back. Cut the bullshit. 2K, I think, made more money at the beginning of the year in 2K23 than they did with the player market in 2K24. There's more money in
I don't
people
agree with
ripping packs than it is for people to buy the cards they want.
But 23 had the trophy case, so I feel like early game 23.
Okay,
came up
okay,
with
so-
like that.
So
But
okay, I guess
I get
23
what
is
you're
a
saying,
bad.
but
23 is a bad example.
I get what you're
But
saying.
so they'll make more money from people wanting to pull packs. Because think about it. Last year there was no reason to pull packs. If you want to amethyst Devin Booker, you just buy him with VC, which they got money from that. But there's more money in it for them when people are willing to buy packs because they're like, hey, I might pull the amethyst Devin Booker and I can post him on the auction hall. And then they definitely made more money after season 4 with the player market. But they didn't say they're not going to put no caps on this auction hall. They could still do the same exact thing they did with the player market with the auction hall, with the special inserts not being sellable, and in order to get a random card out of the set, you got to buy them all. The only positive to that is it'll be cheaper to get the collection done. That's the only positive. But it's still going to be, you could have to lock in 3 opals to get one of the dark matters at random, and it's still going to be the same shit. Unless you want to buy packs and try and pull one of them. That's my spill. I don't know.
I wanna ask Ant real quick. You said 8.5 about your ranking. I wanna know, like, maybe I'm being too pessimistic. I need you to sell me on what you're seeing that I'm not.
No. I don't think you're being too understandably so. I think, like, you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be like low ratings, but I think the auction house coming back does hold a lot of weight for real. You feel me? Like, not only that, they put new game modes in, weekend modes to keep the game fresh. So to me, it's like they trying, and we haven't seen that a lot from my team. They haven't put a lot of effort in, and in my opinion, they really step in the right direction. Like, they getting off on the right foot. They listen to us. I guess you could say they listen to us bringing the auction house back, bringing in different game modes. I was kind of expecting them to cap the auction house somehow. I think we all were. We all knew some fuck shit was going to happen with the auction house. But I think that they starting off real strong. And that's the reason I give it an 8.5. But that score is subject to change very quickly.
I'll say why I gave it my low of a rating. It's because they were so vague about everything. They were very vague, and I think they did that on purpose, because last year they told you everything that they planned to do, and then they had to backtrack it. Like with collector level Kobe, players being accessible all year. So I think they were vague this time around because they saw the backlash they got when they had to, audible. And I think if they're vague, now they can change shit up at free will, and they didn't technically lie. Because, I mean, that was a bad look, and I think they realized that, so they're like, we're going to be as vague as possible, show them some shiny shit, say the auction house is back, we're good, man. And I think it worked on a lot of people.
The reason my 7, it was almost an 8, is because, like Ant said, they tried, they put some effort, they switched a whole lot of game modes in a whole lot of ways. They brought the park to it, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But like you said, they were vague, but my thing is a little bit different than yours. There's things we don't have answers to. Like, they told us the top rewards, like, the top rep reward. They told us the top reward for the King of the Hill. They told us, all the top rewards. And, the rep thing is a good thing because it's like a long-term grind. The King of the Hill is a very short-term grind. I don't think we're going to have a lot of in-between grinds, from what they said. They might have just not announced some shit that we don't know about. But, later on in the year, this year, we got all the weekly grinds. Each game mode had a grind by itself. You got the grind that was like for like the Glenn Robinson grind. There was a lot of short-term grinds. Whereas this year, it seems like the rep is definitely long-term. King of the Hill's like super short-term. It's a one-day grind. The only real mid grind you could say is what is it called? The showdown. From what we know so far. So unless the rewards for each time you level up in the rep and the rewards for each time you level up in showdown are like fire, we don't really know. We don't know what these rewards are going to look like. And that's something I think they could have went a little bit more on depth on. Is if there was going to be more individual grinds, more agenda and stuff like that. or these rewards are going to be that good, you know?
I do think, right, to tail off of that though, pause. I think that with there being so many game modes and different routes you could go, there's something for everybody, which 2K has lacked so much in these last few years. Like for offline players, it was struggling, or online players, they were struggling. Like I feel like they never catered to everybody, but with this like Monopoly game mode shit they got going, like for the offline people who want to grind, they could run that. For the people who want to run that new park co-op, Myteam park shit, like that looks fire. So I feel like adding the game modes, there's definitely a plus to it. But I also agree with what you're saying. Like it's going to be very reward dependent. Like how good are these rewards, especially in the lower, shorter term grinds and shit like that.
All right, so let's get into some of the smaller things they talked about. So on the fly lineups, big W. So essentially, like when you're doing your lineup changes, where it says shooters, tall, you know, etc., bench, you can adjust those lineups before the game, which is a W. So because what was happening with me was I didn't want to put the 3 good players at the end of my bench, because when I actually put like the bench option, it wouldn't do my lineup the way I wanted it. Like I might have like, you know, let's just say Penny Hardaway at the end of my bench is like a 3rd point guard in case somebody gets hurt, and I might want to run someone that has a point guard secondary as my point guard off the bench. They'd put Penny in every time if I didn't manually switch it.
Yeah.
And then takeover shoes. This is an interesting one. I don't know how I feel about this. And how do you feel about it?
I feel like it's one of those things where like you're doing too much, 2K. I think the one thing, to go back to why I gave it an 8.5, I noticed a lot of simplicity in the mode. Like the menu and like how to get around, how to navigate, card art, animation, shit like that. Like as far as the pack openings, I noticed a lot of simplicity, and I think sometimes less is more. And this is just one of those things, like a takeover shoe, I don't like. For what, bro? Why? Just let me put on my shoe boost and let me hoop. I think it's cool though that you could choose which take you want to put. So that's fire, but like I don't know. I gotta see how it really is, you know? Like I gotta play with it. Pause.
Josh, how do you feel about it?
I don't feel like I need to play with it.
You ain't tell me that at the Diddy party. That's crazy.
Yo, whoa, you spilling secrets. That's crazy. Nah, but I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. That was
takeover shoes,
that
Josh.
was crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Takeover shoes.
It's an interesting concept. I think it'll be fun. I feel like, is there gonna be limitations to it? They said you could put anything on anyone, so I could give my Shaq sharp take at the beginning of the year. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy.
Like I don't know. I mean, what's that gonna do? He's got a 25 3-ball. I don't know. I feel like you could really test the limits with it and see how crazy these takeovers really are, but we'll see. I don't know.
So one thing, I don't know if I missed it or if they didn't say it. With this takeover boost, are like attribute boosts still a thing, or is it just takeover boosts?
I don't think they said that because like that is facts.
Because if I had to pick between the two, I 100% would rather have the shoe boost.
Yeah, I agree.
And 2, if we don't assign a takeover to a player, do they still get one? Like based on their highest attribute, or do we have to put one on every player?
Yeah, because then that's kind of OD. Like that's a lot of work. One thing I don't like is putting shoes on players. I don't got time for it.
Facts. I'm the king of 2K generics.
Yeah, facts.
Facts, dog. Yeah, no.
But yeah, takeover. So that's one of those things. Not a W or L yet. We don't know. We'll have to see it in action.
Facts.
This one's a big W. Change your offensive settings before the game. So freelances, plays, everything could be set just like how defense is. Which Books Nelson, he put it a pretty perfect, like, I don't want to be, congratulating the straight A student for writing their name on top of the paper. This is something that we should have had. We should have been had this. But
Yeah.
let's not look in the past. Let's just be happy we got it now. And then I think offense are going to be looking real unique this year. Because, one, you can set it up before the game. Two, you can actually practice your plays.
Yeah, that's. I don't run plays, but that's a W.
It's a big W.
Facts.
Like, because practicing plays in like the 2KU thing is annoying.
Yeah.
You got to find the player that actually has the play. You got to, like, look around, scroll through. I think that this is offense going to look unique.
Not mine.
So that one, I think, not
You
yours.
watch me play, you know exactly what I'm about to do.
All right, another small one. No more fans on the court.
W.
Why was
Big
that
W.
ever a thing, man?
That
Tim
shit pisses me off
rejoiced.
so
T.
much.
Smalls, man. I swear, every week I saw him tweeting about it, and I'm so happy they finally did this solely for him, man.
And not only was it a thing, didn't they like bring it up at the beginning of the year like it was a positive thing?
Yeah,
They like
try to
enjoy the
make it
game
seem
with your
like-
fans on the court.
You ever seen those park takeovers on YouTube and
Yeah.
stuff where the fans run on the court and shit? They try to make
Yeah.
it seem like that, and it's like, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, all they did was make this 3-minute triple threat offline game turn it into a 6-minute triple threat offline game.
Yeah, facts. Like, and then the worst is when you getting cooked and somebody's blocking you from getting the ball out of bounds when you trying to.
And they're just
come on,
holding
bro.
the ball. It's like, bro, if you don't give me the ball, I swear to God.
Yeah. Oh God, bro.
And then fast pack openings was much needed.
Fire.
Because, some people just don't like to see all that shit. I'm tired of seeing Kyrie Irving, Amethyst walk out that tunnel. Because I quick sold the last one.
Yeah, you gotta keep.
You gotta hold on to one. And
the
then,
amethyst shake in August is actually kind of crazy.
and they said most of those like item packs are gonna automatically be opened, which is cool.
That's another W. Because I just ran through like 200 packs the other day of like shoes and badges.
I have 85 unopened packs, and not a single one of them has a player in it. It's all badges, shoes, like any consumable you could think of.
And then the last smaller thing, I'm gonna let you guys talk about this first because I might go on a little tangent on this also. I had some time to think about this, all right? Free agent cards. They extended, some free agent cards are gonna have extended contracts. They said we're starting the year with 2 diamond cards with 25 games and 1 pink diamond with, I believe it was 10 games.
I
So
think
what's your guys'
that
take
I'm
on
gonna
that?
Get cooked and unlimited by free agent cards until Christmas.
It's
So,
dead ass though.
Like, I'm gonna get spammed with KD and Giannis, 94 overall, while I'm out there with my Amethyst Derrick Rose, hoping for the best.
And I think everybody's taking KD and Giannis, right? I think that's
I don't know. That's what I'm taking.
I don't think nobody's
KD,
taking
Giannis,
Jokic.
and Dr. J.
They might take Luka.
I was thinking about going KD Luka.
I think
Because
I'm going.
I might take Reem.
I
Don't
think
take
since I
Luka
got
because-
Amy, Derrick
Yeah,
Rose,
you're
I think I'm
getting
going
Amy D.
Kareem.
Rose.
I'm going Kareem. KD,
Luka can't play
and
the point
Giannis.
though. Luka
I'm
only
pretty
plays
sure
the
that's
2.
point guard Luka, isn't it?
Nah,
'Cause they
shooting
had him at
guard.
the point guard slot. Because it's Luka, Ant, KD, Giannis, and Jokic, unless they're just not giving us a point guard.
Yeah, which is
I'd have to
stupid
look at
because
the
if you look at
screenshot.
the card art, look at the screenshot. I did it on stream. It's a fucking shooting guard, bro.
What?
So like, if you got the Amethyst D Rose, you could be running D Rose, Luka, have KD, whoever at your 4, and then I'm gonna have like Reem.
Well, you get 2. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go Amy, D Rose, and then we get a Ruby, Jason Tatum too with the pre-order.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then KD, Giannis, and then Kareem at the 5. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
a
fire.
solid starting 5 for
I
the
might
first
do
10
that.
games until you lose Kareem. But even then, you got the diamonds for 25 games.
Yeah, I might go.
I need
KD,
to find
Giannis.
Hold up, there we go. I'm at the courtside report. I need to find this because now you guys got me upset because I thought this Luka was point guard. Now I'm even more mad.
Well, while you look for that,
Yes,
I've never-
You don't even got a
Oh, go-
secondary. That's crazy. My fault. All right, yeah, shooting
No,
guard
you
over. Damn.
but so this year I did not use one single free agent card. because
either.
Beneath me, man. I feel cheesy.
Facts.
because at the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm not going to use this great card, get used to having them for 5 games, right? And then your team goes back to being trash. That's my logic. But with 25 and 10 games,
Yeah.
especially 25,
Nah, that's an
25
incentive
is a
to use
lot
them,
of games.
for sure.
Like, respectfully, that you have to use it in Unlimited or Showdown or whatever it's called now.
and
Got
then
to. If you're using that triple threat offline, we're going to have a talk.
yeah, you a dummy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You got those cards for fucking 5 hours. But my second point, I think getting those diamonds for so long is not going to be like last year. I think we're getting a lot more diamonds season 1.
Yeah.
Because last year we got 7 diamonds in season 1.
My boy did some research.
I think the pacing is going to be a lot.
Well, you know, I'm
faster.
doing the documentary, so that's why I
that's
knew that
fair.
off the top of my head.
I was about to say, damn,
But-
you just know this shit?
But so I think we're gonna get more diamonds, and almost all the diamonds last year were behind sets. Steph, KD, Shaq, who was Steph, KD, Shaq, and then Chris Bosh.
Was the Pyramid of Power D Wade season 1?
D Wade, and then the 2 Brandon, Roy, and Kyrie. So I think we get diamonds a little bit earlier. We might even end season 1 with pink diamonds.
That's what I think. I
Possibly.
think we're going to get a pink diamond by the end of season 1.
But I think as a whole, the free agent thing, a lot of people might not see it the way I see it, but I think that's a W for sure. I would even say it's a capital W. That's a big W.
I might
agree.
actually use my free agent cards this year. That's crazy. I feel kind of slimy for doing it, but shit.
I might actually save my MT and not fucking buy any cards for the first 25 games.
Nah, I'm gonna do some dumb shit. I can promise you that.
That 100K VC going out the window, baby.
Oh, real.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm torn. I gotta make a build. We'll see.
So let's get into these game modes. Let's start with quote unquote the biggest change ever in my team, the park.
I'm excited. I'm fire. I'm going first. It's fire. That's just lit. I mean, it's literally just triple threat co-op, but it's at a nostalgic place, so that's why I think it's going to be as well received.
Yeah, that's
as it
a
will
W.
be.
Rivet City's a W.
Dude, I saw some people on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, that are park players. They're like, ain't no fucking way they brought it back and put it in a different game mode. I was like, they're sick right now.
Nah, I'd be sick if I was
I'd be
a park
mad
player,
as fuck, bro.
I'm
That'd be
not
like if
buying
they
that
randomly dropped Kobe in park. Like, what the fuck, dog?
Nah, that is facts.
Oh, man.
So let's get into like some of the smaller aspects of it, because once again, I got a theory. This is like I got theories for all this shit. So first, the showcase spot. You guys saw that, right? You could get on the showcase stage, and open your packs on stage.
Yeah.
That's cool for some people.
Like,
I would say it's cool. It's cool for who it's meant for. I'm not gonna do it, but I could see a lot of people enjoying doing that.
it could be cool for
Yeah.
content creators because I feel like it gets you get your name out there a little bit.
I was actually gonna say it was the opposite. I feel like it'd be cooler for people that aren't content creators, because we do this. We open packs in front of people.
yeah.
It's not really often other regular that don't make content get to open packs in front of people.
Well, it depends if your username is in there because I'm pretty sure all three of us, our usernames on PlayStation is our like stream name. So
Yeah, true.
It it's publicity, I guess. Publicity.
Facts, right?
Like,
Let the whole park see us.
hey man, if you want great content of me pulling golds, come on over, bro.
Yeah, everybody can come in the stream like, stop spending so much fucking money, bum. And you got an opinion on the showcase spot?
I think it's gonna be fire. I actually like it. I think it could be both good for content creators and just the casual people, because not as far as like even opening packs, but as far as like watching too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's almost like doing a live pack opening. Like, you could tell everybody in your stream, yo, pull up to this park. Like, watch me rip this shit live. You know
And
what
I
I'm saying?
think that's one thing they did with this park compared to like career park is they're trying to make it more of a vibe.
Yeah.
Like you said, they want you to be walking around the park, even though it's a smaller park than like the city. They want you to be,
bro.
And if anybody's like pulling packs, like while you're just walking around, they can like see the card pop up above your head. Like they're trying to make it like an experience, which is dope. It really is.
Get rid of the fucking city, bro. We here to hoop. This ain't GTA.
Yeah.
Man.
Pack
Like,
that.
why I got a lowrider and I had to drive 3 fucking city blocks to get to the courts, man? Like,
For real, you got to put a gas station.
I just want to hoop, man.
All right, so we got the showcase. We got random spots, which is dope. Squad spots, which is dope.
So it's park. I don't know about this part. It's it's not matchmaking. Like you have to get next.
Yeah, so there's two. There's I think was there 9 courts total. I think they said 3 of them are triple threat, and then I think 4 of them are co-op, and then 2 are co-op randoms only. I think.
So I could just be walking around with Mello like he's my player. Like
no. So it's gonna be your
him.
my player. It's gonna be your my player, and you build like a player card that'll say like these are your most used cards. Here's who you prefer to use. So it's like a park how you pull up on somebody, you click the right stick, you can see their win percentage, you can see their stats, stuff like that. And they can see your what's the shit called? The showdown, your showdown record. They can see your rep. They can see which cards you prefer to use, and then stuff like that, which I think is cool because random co-op right now is a big L.
That shit is ass.
So I think this only really works for people that are looking to play random co-op. That's the only person that's a big positive for, in my opinion. Because you could wander around looking like, I'm running, if I'm running Giannis, I could look around for someone that, runs a point guard, and, it's going to be, you can see if they're decent at the game, stuff like that. But where I think 2K messed up at, and this is going to sound, I think this is going to die fast. Let me just start with that. I think these parks are going to be dead after a week. Because if they were going to do it, they should have stood 10 toes down and did it. The issue is you can still play triple threat and triple threat co-op from the menu. You don't have to go to the park.
But you can access this from the menu and the park.
But what I'm saying is, if I'm correct, you could do triple threat and triple threat co-op from the menu as just matchmaking. People are gonna get tired.
Is it the same courts? I think
that I don't know. That I don't know, but people are gonna get tired of. You get a 5-game win streak, people dodging your court. Your showdown record is like 3-7. People don't want to play with you.
Shit.
It's like, man,
that's
fuck
too damn
this.
Bad.
Yeah, fuck this.
You gotta make some friends.
Like I think people are gonna get tired of waiting on games. Like that's the big. Like I said, you want to get a 5-game win streak, then nobody's gonna play against you. You gotta get off the court. If if the park's full, you gotta wait for a game to finish to hop on the spot. The park is a cool vibe as a concept, but look at my career. As soon as people had other options, they stopped playing park.
Yep, that's fair. One thing I do like about it is if all 3 of us want to use the same player, whoever's the highest rep gets priority.
Yeah, that's dope.
Fire.
I like that. It's
and
not
then
who gets there first.
So I think as a whole, the park is innovative. It's dope. It's a W. But it's what we make it. Let's just put it like that. If people rock with it, they're gonna rock with it. But I think it would have been better, like I said, if 2K didn't make it an option to play from the menu. Because the park's not big. It's not like the city where it's like a hassle you have to go through. It's like the park is just the courts. So, I don't know. I think by adding it to the menu, it kind of ruined it, in my opinion. But that might just be me.
Only time will tell.
All right, Breakout. This one's interesting.
This shit looks like some Monopoly, Mario
Facts.
Party. Like, I don't understand it. I'm confused.
Well, so
It's-
it's not for me, but it's for some. Okay, like me personally, I only play Triple Threat offline or Clutch Time offline for agendas.
Yeah.
So it's not really for me because I don't want to have to navigate a map and shit to get my agendas done. But this is not meant for us.
Don't pass go.
This is meant for offline players. Players that only play Triple Threat offline, only play Domination, only play Clutch Time offline, which there's a big audience for that. A big audience for that. So it just made playing offline somewhat fun again. It reminds me of, I don't know if you guys play WWE. There's a game mode on the WWE which is very similar. But what made that game actually good was it was actually the best rewards in the game. If you grinded that game mode, you got Amethyst wrestlers when Amethyst were the highest tier card. So if the rewards are good enough, people are gonna play.
That's fair.
So what's your take on Breakout?
Yeah, I mean, that whole... I could just download Monopoly, you feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm good on it. Nah, for real, though. I think, like you just said, if the rewards are good, I'll be on it. But you gotta make the rewards good. I'm not about to be out here grinding, running to, like, get to the end of the board if I'm doing it for 1,000 MT. Like, I think they should make it some of the better cards in the game. And like I was saying before, you cater to everybody, having game modes for everybody, which I think is cool, but you got to make it worth it. Make the people who are playing online want to go and play that offline. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think that's how you have a good balance. Don't be stingy with the cards. Have, like, great cards, elite cards, like Glenn Rice type cards as rewards. Because then people's going to be like, oh shit, let me go and do this.
But to play devil's advocate there, I say if you're doing that, it kind of be not fair to one side, right? If you make the rewards so good on offline that you make online players want to go play offline, that's cool. But then if they make online rewards really good too, offline players are going to say, it's not fair. I don't like playing online.
I think you can have a balance of both, though. Like, I think you can have good cards online and offline. Like, for example, let's take Season 6 that had SGA and Glenn Rice, who was free. If we put Glenn Rice offline and SGA online, those is two cards that you would want to play both game modes for. And if you don't want to go online because you're sorry at the game, that's just on
And that's
you.
what it boils down to.
Yeah, like, that's on you, bro.
Because I think it was more so 2K23, not so much this year. People complained a lot about the rewards being online heavy. And it's like, yeah, because offline games are easy. I'm sorry. But, like, you should have to compete for the better rewards.
I
But
agree.
I'm okay with them having good rewards, too.
Yeah.
But, like I said, it's like, for us, if it's like, say, like you said, like it comes out a diamond Shay and the diamond Shack, right? In one offline, one online. The online guys are going to get both. I'll put the time in to go play the offline. But the offline guys are going to be like, well, that's not fair. I can't get Shay. Tough.
Then they should put them... Maybe put them in, like, okay, if you want to come out with a Diamond Shay, put them in offline and online, but make the offline grind harder. Like, make it some crazy shit. Get 1,000 triple double. Nah, that's so deep. But, like...
Don't
You know
put
what I'm
anything
saying?
out there that you don't want them to do. Because
Yeah,
they'll do
1,000
it.
triple doubles
Hey,
in
I'll
1
be
week.
good. I won't be having that Diamond
Yeah,
Shay.
this shit
I'll
refreshes
trust that,
every
whoever.
Sunday.
Oh
I'm
my
good.
gosh.
All right, Showdown. Josh, you want to break down Showdown for us?
I feel like it's just unlimited reskinned, right?
All right, Aaron, you want to
it's a
break
cute-
down Showdown for us?
It's a little cute name, but I mean, it's just it's unlimited, dog.
Nah, I mean...
Am I wrong? Like, I know I'm
Yeah,
bait,
you
but-
are though. You are wrong, kind
Am I?
of. There's a lot to it, actually.
All right, maybe
Hold on.
I wasn't as tapped in as I should have been.
Yeah, I do gotta, like, fucking...
All right.
Look at it real
Now
quick.
I
So I'll
look
break
like
it.
the
I'll
big
break
man,
it down.
man. Damn.
Yeah,
I
y'all
got the breakdown.
y'all came unprepared. All right. So there's 15 tiers. There's 15 tiers, right?
Just like Unlimited. Yeah, go on.
There's not 15 tiers in Unlimited.
One bet.
This is based on like this is what the matchmaking is going to be about. So if you're in tier 15, they're going to try their best to match you with someone in tier 15. Your score can only fluctuate within that tier. So if you win in tier 15, you lose in tier 15, you can go back down. If you get up to tier 14, you can't dip back down into tier 15. Each tier has different rewards at the end of the week and at the end of the season. So at the end of the and it's 4-minute quarters. And it's 4-minute quarters.
Phenomenal breakdown.
So
Sold. You got me.
I like it
Unlimited
because
2.0.
so someone like me, I feel like I'm like a tier 6 kind of guy. I'm very mid. I'll definitely beat someone that's ass at the game, but anyone that's like pretty good is probably gonna beat me. So I think it's gonna balance out pretty well, where once I get to the tier that I really belong in,
You're stuck there for the rest of the year.
yeah, and that's cool with me because that means I'm gonna be playing games that are good. Like I feel like I can win. I'm not getting blown out, and obviously I want to be tier 1. The rewards are gonna be better. But I hope the matchmaking will be better with this.
Man, you're putting too much faith in their skill-based matchmaking.
All right, so okay, what about the 4-minute quarters? W or L?
W.
Yeah, big
Shorten
W.
the games, man, please.
See, I feel like I play better at random moments. I feel like the algo hooks me out on random moments. And I think I need all the time necessary. I need all those 20 minutes to make one of my runs.
Yeah, until you're beating somebody by 15 and they're not allowed to quit out and you're just sitting there and they're just...
They didn't talk about that.
Yeah, I
How
know.
did we not? How did I not realize that?
Yeah, they didn't talk
Yeah,
about
they
it,
haven't
which
said
makes me
anything about any
think
of
that
that.
it's back.
That might low-key be a deal breaker because I'm a quitting ass motherfucker.
Yeah,
I love
as
to
soon as
quit.
there's some adversity, man, he up out of there.
As soon as I'm like, yeah, this dude's good, I'm going.
Damn, he decent? Nah,
Alright.
as soon as the 2K starts doing some hoe shit, that's when I'm like, get me out of here. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I want to play again tonight. I can't.
Yeah, see, that's the thing too. It sucks for like us who are like streamers and content creators, because bro, I say it all the time, ban me, I don't care. But then it's like, all right, now everybody's watching me, what am I gonna do, just sit here and talk for 2 hours? Like,
or
We just
like
chatting.
on the other hand,
yeah,
you're stuck blowing somebody out by 30 points, and then like you said, you just pretty much just chatting at that point.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the game.
there should be a mercy rule or something. Like,
Man, they would have announced that if that was in the game, though.
I agree, but yeah, that's tough.
That would be elite.
My least favorite edition, King of the Court.
Yeah. I was excited about it at first. Well, actually, I went through stages for this one. At first I was like, okay, so they renamed Limited because it's a weekend thing. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, this actually sounds lit. And then I found out, oh, it's for 4 hours. It's no longer lit.
Like, I liked the weekend that they did like with the ring this year, because if I'm going out of town this weekend, I could just try and get it Friday. If I'm busy all day Saturday, I got Friday and Sunday. I think like the million VC reward is dope. Don't get me wrong,
That's
for whoever
fire,
wins
yeah.
it. But it's like, if my son has a baseball game, if I gotta work, if anything, I just can't participate in the weekend league this week. That's kind of ass.
No, I agree. I think it would have been better if they ran it like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, being that it's only for a few hours. Like, only being for a few hours is a gift and a curse, because if you have that shit 8 hours long, now it's just like survival of the fittest. Who's about to
Yeah.
grind this game for 8 hours? But it only being on one day is weak as fuck. Like, y'all could have gave it to us 3 days. People got lives, you know? We can't just take 4 hours out of our
Like
day.
even if you do it like separate rewards, like Friday 300k VC, Saturday 300k VC, Sunday 300k VC.
Yeah.
But then also we don't know what the rewards are below that. Like outside the million, because only one person's getting the million VC. Like what are the tiers there? Like I'm not that good. Like is it worth it for me to participate?
Man, hell no. After that million VC, the next reward some diamond shoe boost or something.
yeah. Tiers 2 through 1,000. You get some diamond. You get some diamond
Like,
takeovers.
yeah, you getting cooked.
All right, so this might be conspiracy a little bit. This might be a reach. So they did not mention Clutch Time Online. They did not mention any rewards. They did not mention when they talked about the menu. They said, "Oh, all the offline game modes are in one. You know, they're all in Breakout now. So now the game mode is strictly online." They said we got the Triple Threat Park, we got the Showdown, we got the King of the Court. They did not mention Clutch Time Online. That just might be me overthinking it because it's the only game mode that's not new. That might be why they didn't mention it. But they didn't mention no rewards for Clutch Time Online. They didn't speak on it. They did say Clutch Time Offline is in Breakout. They did say that. So Clutch Time in general is in the game. But is there any chance there's no Clutch Time Online? Is that even possible?
I don't know. Because I didn't even notice it until you said something to me about it. I just assumed it was there because I knew Clutch Time Offline's in the Breakout thing.
I would just say I was really focused on this stream while I was driving. I needed every detail.
Yeah. Oh, man. They didn't give you any details. They were vague.
Yeah, so I needed every detail that wasn't there.
You're like, I need more details. They're like, well,
Yeah,
this
I need
ain't
more.
live, big dog. Too bad.
Yeah, I can't read your comments.
This
I
is
can't see
pre-recorded.
nothing.
This shit
If
from
you
2
have
weeks
questions,
ago.
hit up our Discord.
Oh man. All right, so rep is new to this year. There's a few things with it. You know, it's pretty much identical to Park. They'll call it what it is. But I like the fact that it's in addition to level 40, which is also in Park. But one big thing that was a terrible thing last year for Park players was that there was the 1 through 10 rankings for like the top rewards, and they gave you like attribute boosts and shit like that, but it fluctuated. They brought that to us, but it doesn't affect anything in game. All you get is a logo in game until next year. So I don't mind the logos right now, as long as like it doesn't affect, you know, any attributes or anything like that. But as far as the rep goes, what did you guys take away from it?
I just hated the rep system in this 2K. It takes forever to rep up. So I'm going to have to see what the rep up system looks like, because like I don't know how many of our viewers actually like play Park and stuff, but like one of the rep rewards when I think it was Veteran 2, you got Patty Base. I've played like 600-700 games of the rec this year, and I'm nowhere close to fucking unlocking Patty Base. Like, not even close.
Facts.
Like, I am
like
extremely
19%.
far away, bro. And it's like, how fast are we gonna rep up? That's my thing, because I'm pretty sure you unlock more auction house slots through repping up.
Yep, I think that's the only way.
So you're
I think that's the
telling
only
me
way they
I'm
mention
gonna
getting it.
finally unlock shit at the end of the year when they're already talking about 2K26 coming out? Like, only the top grinders in the game, like Carlo is gonna be the only person with max auction house slots.
Yeah,
Like,
facts, right?
Carlo's getting that GOAT logo for sure.
good.
He got that
I hope
on
he
lock.
does. I hope
You
he
running that
does.
shit
But
up.
like, he's the only person in the community with like all the auction house slots. They're gonna have. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what it looks like, because I am.
Carlo gonna be up there like, oh, I feel so good posting these 20 cards on the auction hall. Y'all can't even imagine.
He's like, fuck with me. Man, Sniper's gonna be using his account to get videos. That's what's
For
crazy.
real. All right, and what was your big takeaway from the rep?
I think, like you said, my biggest takeaway was they did not replace level 40 with it. I think that was a big W, because if they would have took out the level 40 like season pass and put in rep, it would have been an L. I would have been upset. But it being an addition to the game, I think, depending on, like Josh was just saying, how fast you rep up, because, bro, I'm not playing this game 10, 12 hours a day to be out here getting some extra auction house spots. You know, fuck it. Like, I'll just be not selling nobody and not buying nobody. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'll just be.
So I was doing that shit
Hello.
last year anyways.
Yeah, like. But I think it's a W. It could be a big W. I like it. I'm a fan of it. I think it's dope.
Yeah, my biggest takeaway was that, like, you know, it's gonna be a slow grind, which is cool. It is what it is. But that's why I mentioned earlier that we're gonna need more in between grinds, because their focus is cool that it's for every game mode. Whenever you play, you get to rep up. But if that's the main focus, is this new rep system, I hope that doesn't take away from Agenda's weekly grinds. It doesn't take away from game mode rewards and stuff like that. Because if all we're getting is Showtime rewards, rep rewards, and level 40 rewards, that's gonna be cheeks.
Yeah, then we in for a bad year.
They were so vague, man. That's what I was saying earlier, man. I feel like we found out so much, but we don't know shit.
We're gonna get in the game and be like, this is the game I saw you guys play. Like, no, all that stuff we talked about, that's there.
It's there. You gotta unlock it.
What's
but
all this
it's
other
there.
shit?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'd say the biggest L probably with these announcements was that card collectors have to lock their cards in.
They don't have to.
If they want to get the collections, they do.
No, I'm pretty well. It depends how many cards they have, but if you lock in the card, you get a boost in your collector level. Don't know how that fucking makes sense.
Yeah,
Don't know how
does
that makes sense. So a locked in card's worth 5 cards. Like what are we saying, 2K?
So,
Like,
but if you lock it in, you can't unlock it though.
yeah.
Yeah, it's there forever.
So like,
See,
if a set of
I
10
didn't
cards-
catch that part.
So if a
I
set
thought
of
it was
10
like you
card
have
comes
to
out,
lock it in.
No, if a set of cards, 10 cards comes out, if you lock it in, get the reward. That's 11 cards. But if you don't lock it in, hold on. Let me rephrase that. So if you lock it in, you get the 10 cards, and then you get a boost in your collector level. How much that is, they didn't say. But if you don't lock it in, it's just the 10 cards. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you. That makes sense. I said that makes more sense the way you put it. Then, the way I read it was like, oh, you have to lock these cards in for them to count. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
But it does suck for people who are going for like, people do race for like collector level and stuff. I don't know how much people do that anymore, but like one thing that I know most collectors do is whenever they don't lock any of the shit in, and once they get collector level, they sell everything back, and they're chilling on like 10, 15 million. Now, if they want to get first, you can't sell shit back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get into the 2K24 wrap up, I've bitched enough about these rewards, so that's my biggest concern. What are your guys' biggest concerns with what they told us today?
My biggest concern is the zero tolerance thing. I think that goes beyond buying MT, and I think that they're gonna flag anything they see as suspicious. So like, say someone posts a diamond bronze for like 4K, and I'm like, oh shit, I go scoop it up. There's a chance me and that guy get banned now because he didn't feel like looking up how much the card was. He wasn't gonna do all that extra shit. He didn't care, and I was just taking advantage of a good deal. But now we're flagged, and now my account's getting monitored by the FBI and the IRS. Like, that's my biggest concern.
All right, Amp.
That's definitely the biggest concern, but I'm not going to steal his answer, you know what I'm saying? I think I got a few things. For one, are we getting a Kobe back? You know what I'm saying?
They had to. They said whenever they were talking about eras, they said the Shaq and Kobe one. Or the
Did they?
Kobe era or something is in the
See,
game.
you were paying attention.
Yeah.
I be
here's my
bullshitting
thing.
sometimes.
Here's my thing. This is my Kobe theory, right? Because Kobe was still in 2K24, just not in my team. So I really think because they were making money off his name and his card, they weren't giving Vanessa a piece of that. and she was like, "Nah, we dead in that." You feel me? Like
I like
need
to
my
think
money.
Vanessa has morals, and I like to think it wasn't about them. It wasn't about her not getting money off of it. Like here's the story I made up in my head. Right?
Okay. All right.
I know it's probably super wrong, but the story I made up in my head was a family friend came over for dinner. It was like, Aunt Vanessa, Uncle Kobe's in the game, but I can't get him. She's like, what do you mean you can't get him? You can only pull, like, you have to spend money to get him. And she's like, what the fuck? Not my husband. Like, that's not how we're gonna, like, that's not, nah, fuck that. Nah, cut this out.
Yeah, probably because I made that up in my head also, I'm not gonna lie. Because I was like, it's probably because besides the Amethyst Kobe, you couldn't get Kobe without, like, actually put money into the game. He was a lock-in, he was a pre-order bonus, and then he was a special insert. The only Kobe you could pull was the Dynamic Duo one with Shaq, the Amethyst, that came out, like, around Christmas, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And he was okay. He wasn't that good. That came out after Pink Diamond Kobe, I'm pretty sure. So he wasn't even the best version. So I think that's what I made it in my head. It's like they're literally using his name and how much people love and like idolize him for profit. But
okay,
you know, that's
I feel like there was more to your
there.
answer too, Ant.
Yeah. Fuck, where was I going with that? Concerns. Auction house, the taxes. We were kind of talking about this in stream. How much are they going to tax? Because this year it's like 60% or some dumb number, right? I don't think it's going to be that much. Reason being, auction sales are way higher, right? So if you sell a card for $1 million MT and take 60%, that's 600,000. Ain't no way. Y'all not getting off on me like that. Yeah, like, you're not getting off on me like that, bro. 10% max. Like,
Wait,
I'll give y'all that.
Did bro just say you're not getting off on me like that? Oh my god.
Not 100%, bro. Like,
That's
I'm
your co-host.
flying out to take two.
That's your co-host, man.
Diddy parties
All
got
right.
you acting
All
different.
right, chill out. Come on. Let's slow down here. Pause. All right. Hey, I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Thanks for adding me as a co-host. I'm out.
It's been real.
Damn.
All right, so let us know down below your biggest concerns with all the information we got today, or when you're watching this, it'll be yesterday. So let's get into some 2K24 content for the last time. We're going to start with the blind ranking for Ant and Josh. You guys got to work together to rank these 2K24 seasons.
Okay.
Okay.
I got
we
five.
this.
5 seasons for you guys.
I might need refreshers on the seasons, though. I ain't gonna lie, because
Okay.
they all
So,
blend together.
You shouldn't need a refresher for this one. Season 8 is your first one.
I'd be cool with like a 2 or 3. I don't know. The rewards, that's when we're getting all the invincible rewards. But, I mean, my teammate, my partner here, one of the biggest Team USA players to ever play is his favorite player, and he didn't get an invincible. So that might drop our ranking down a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie. It's at a 4 or 5 for me, but like
4 or 5. Ooh.
yeah.
I'm just thinking about it. Level 40, that was Kareem, right?
Kareem, yep.
You got Kareem level 40. That was Tim Duncan with Patty Base for the like main
Damn,
reward.
You're right. You spitting right now.
You got your invincibles in every game mode. That's why I was thinking like 2, maybe 3.
I'm cool with 3. I'm comfortable with 3.
Okay, we'll go 3.
All right. So season 8 at 3. Number 2, season 4.
I'm trying to remember season 4.
5.
I'm trying to remember.
And no
That's
season
when-
4.
that's when the game
that's
went
the
down.
Kareem season. That's
Oh,
Kareem season.
yeah, 5, 100%. That's when I went. That's when I switched to MLB content.
That's the only season that made us quit the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 3, season 6. No, number 3, season 2. Fuck.
Season 2.
So season 2, you got Freaky Set, you got Majestic, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas was season 3. So you got Thanksgiving, you got Freaky Set, you got Majestic LeBron, you got Majestic James Harden, Majestic Kareem, the Thanksgiving promo.
I might go 1 here. Am I
I think
bugging?
I'm with you.
I think one.
the content and the consistency.
Nah, I'm thinking one, man, 100%. That's
All
the
right, so
Paul
we got-
George glitch, I'm pretty sure.
No,
Because
not
wasn't
yet.
Paul George part of Freaky?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, he was.
But he was a deal of the day. That was a glitch though.
The glitch was deal of the day.
So I think it was season 3. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Because if
fair
not,
enough.
I gotta go record season 2 of my documentary. Because I didn't mention that. All right. So we got, in this order right now, we got season 2 at number 1. We got season 8 at number 3. Season 4 at number 5.
Yeah.
So we got 2 and 4 open.
Okay.
Season 6.
I think 4.
That's Glenn and Shay.
That's Glenn and SGA.
No, that's 2. Oh, that might be 2.
No, but hold on, hear me out though. I think season 3 could be the last season here, and I think season 3 was solid.
Yeah.
I think season 3 was the last good season, even though SGA and Glenn, like season 6 outside of that was straight gambling.
True.
But
I'm just
that-
thinking
I-
of it. Season 6, I didn't play. Like, I strictly did rec and shit, I'm pretty sure. And I
Okay.
missed out on Glenn and Shay, and I've regretted it every day since because the amount of times I've been cooked by both of those cards. That's why. I didn't partake in Season 6, so I'm going to let you lead the way here.
The only let's go 2. Let's go 2.
All right.
I think that was the right choice. Your number 4 is season 1.
Okay.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
So
that's
in
not
this
bad at all.
order, you got
Excuse me.
we got season 1, no, season 2, season 8, no, season 2, season 6, season 8, season 1, and season 4 in that order.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that's
We
the
could.
perfect list.
We
Yeah,
could.
OD.
Yeah, I like
All right,
that.
I
think we
think
missed
I
on
think
that one.
I don't think there was no misses. All right, so let's get into these awards. 2K24 awards. We were gonna recap everything, but that was just gonna be way too damn long. We're gonna get some awards to wrap it up. All right, these are awards for all the seasons, the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start, Josh. Who was your MVP of the year?
I'm probably going to say not the Dark Matter version, but the GOAT Wimby series, center power forward GOAT Wimby. Once that card got my lineup, I got lucky and pulled him when he was like first out. He didn't leave my lineup the rest of the year. So, and what was he, season 7? Early on season 7?
I think 7. Yeah, I think 7.
So I've had him in my lineup for like 2-3 months, and all the cards that come out since, he still plays. Got to.
All right, and who's your MVP?
I'm gonna go Dark Matter SGA from season 6. I mean, he was in my lineup from when I got him all the way up until probably I got point guard Reem. Just this last season. I mean, he has always ran for me, never let me down, straight buckets. So, definitely Dark Matter SGA.
For me, this was a tough one for me because you start thinking of all those dope cards you used.
Yeah.
But I think out of all of them, the most impactful on me was Dark Matter Dr. J.
That was who I was thinking too.
I feel like he changed my game. Like, because Dr. J walked so Michael Beasley could run for me.
Type
You
shit.
know? So Beasley, I feel like I was better with. Beasley, I used more. But Dr. J had such a good run for me, and he kind of opened the door for Beasley, so I'm going Dr. J. So next we got Defensive Player of the Year for the whole season, the whole year. Who's the card that just made plays? And
I'm gonna go real early here. Diamond Ron Artest. I think for that time there was not a card he was not locking down. He was in every passing lane getting the steals. If he was reaching, he was taking it. I think for that time he was just that stuck out the most to me. I was thinking maybe going like a Wemby route because he's just big and protecting the paint, but I think Ron Artest, as far as guarding ball handlers and all that, he got it done.
All right, Josh.
I think I'm going with my Wemby. The same card, man. It's tough because, like, I didn't get the pink diamond test of season Wemby, so I didn't get to use a good Wemby until this card came out, man. And he gets every steal, every block. Dude's an alien. So I'm going Wemby.
For me, this was a close one. I was this close to picking Amethyst Joe Dumars. I don't know. For the time,
Take him.
Joe Dumars was crazy.
You got to, because I can attest to that. I can attest to that.
But I'm gonna go Dark Matter Kareem. Specifically not the GOAT series, the original Dark Matter Kareem. I forget what set it was. But it was just, he was playing every lane, getting every block, guarding the perimeter, guarding the paint. I can't remember a time where he let me down. You know, Joe Dumars for the time was great, but he did have his flaws. He was so short, he couldn't play in the paint. So I had to go Kareem. All right, next we got Sixth Man of the Year. A player that primarily played off the bench for you, but was a bucket off the bench.
All right. Now this one, I'm thinking earlier in the game. My sixth man of the year is the 25th anniversary Amethyst Nick Young. That dude came out and just straight cash all game.
All right, Ant, Sixth Man.
That's high key. I mean, I'm gonna go Nick Young too, but I didn't play too much with the Amethyst. But that Dark Matter Nick Young, man, straight buckets. I missed out on Amethyst Nick Young, but once I got that Dark Matter, man, it was raps for people. Straight buckets.
All right, for me, I'm gonna go with Diamond Palo, specifically the Diamond one, because he came out at a time where there was more than enough pink diamonds to have a full starting lineup of pink diamonds. There was even someone say there was a better small forward in this set with pink diamond AK. But something about that Diamond Palo, it was, I couldn't put him in the starting lineup. I was like, I'm not about to rock with a diamond in the starting lineup. But he was almost impossible to take out the lineup for a long time. He was coming off the bench. So next, we got the most overrated card of the year for you.
This one was tough for me because it's like,
I had one instantly come to my head.
Me too.
let me go.
All right,
last.
go ahead, Ant.
I'm gonna say 100 overall Ricky Davis.
Sure.
That's gonna shock a lot of people, but they was comparing him to Glenn.
Bugging.
Boy, if you don't stop that shit, he ain't nowhere near that Glenn Rice. I thought I was gonna use him, be hooping with him. Nah, bro, I still can't time bro's jump shot. Like,
All right, mine is the next Kyle Filipowski. Because when he came out, everybody was like, oh, he's 7 foot, played power forward, has a crazy fast jumper. He's going to be a meta card. That jump shot is ass. It's fast. There's no cue. You just got to shoot off vibes. He's got, like, I think that's the right time. No, he was so bad, he made me afraid to get Tim Duncan. Because I thought it was a fast
crazy.
jump shot thing. I was like, oh man, maybe fast jump shots aren't for me. So maybe I should just avoid. Then I got Tim Duncan. I was like, oh no, it was just him that was ass. like, it wasn't me. It's Kyle.
I figured it out. Chris Bosh, invincible.
You're tripping.
Everybody loved him. I couldn't time his shot, man. I couldn't time it. I was so excited to get him. I think he was my first invincible. I was like, oh yeah, I'm grinding this out. 20 wins in Unlimited. And at the time, he's the reason I got into Unlimited. When he came out, I was like, yep, he's coming home. I'm a
Chris
Heatles
Bosh
fan.
was such a bucket.
I'm a Heatles fan. So when I saw Bosh, I was like, gotta have him.
All right, the Iron Man Award, the card, or the player, I should say, that had the most longevity for you. So, for instance, card that, you know, Maybe you had the amethyst at the beginning of the year that played for you. Came out the diamond that played for you. Came out the pink diamond that played for you, etc. The player you use the most.
Damn, this is kind of tough for me.
For me,
Honestly,
it's
I
awesome.
think that's crazy.
No, you go.
That's crazy.
You go.
I'm gonna say Wemby. I think since that pink diamond Wemby came out, he's always ran in the squad.
If you want to keep it a buck, since the gold Wemby came out,
yeah,
gold
that's true,
Wemby
yeah.
ran.
Yeah, Wemby has always ran. I mean, that pink diamond was immaculate. That gold for the time, his size, pause.
You like his size?
It ain't bad.
It's mad decent.
Mad decent. All right,
But
Josh,
yeah, I'm gonna say Wemby for sure.
you're Iron Man.
I'm going Austin Reeves, man.
That's crazy.
And his amethyst hoop for me. I missed out on, what was it? Was it Rush? The free one?
Yeah, Rush was the opal.
I missed out on that one, and then I got his Dark Matter, and dude's a bucket, man. I hoop with Austin Reeves. I think Antoine can attest to that. That man gets buckets.
Yeah.
So that's my goat.
I think for me, the obvious answer looks like Dr. J, but I think the answer is actually Kareem. So that diamond, the majestic Kareem, was the best center in the game. His shot was only like 66, but something about that jump shot was easy to catch.
Yeah, you could really hit with it. Pause.
Anywhere around, as long as you were on that 3-point line, it was easy to catch. I mean, it wasn't pulling no limitless shit, but and then after that, you know, we had the pink diamond Kareem, right?
I don't know.
Did we?
No, we didn't. It was straight to 100 overall, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't have said Kareem just because of that 100 overall, man. They ruined the game.
But then you got the Dark Matter Kareem I played with. He was really good. And then the GOAT Kareem was really good. So I'm going Kareem.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah,
And
that's a solid pick.
sorry to open fresh wounds, bro.
Oh God.
A card you never got to use that you wanted to use.
Come on, bro. Do I even gotta answer this? Like, come on, bro. 10 million MT. 10 million MT, bro. 10. Bro, do you know how many motherfucking zeros that is?
Are you done? Are you
10
done
million.
though? Are you done now?
Hell nah. 10 million.
No,
bro.
I'm saying, like, are you done? Or are you gonna keep trying?
I'm gonna keep trying. I'll bowl till I fall.
I thought, low key, Josh. I thought you were being an asshole. Like, you done? You done
No,
talking?
no. I'm asking.
I
Like,
was like, damn.
Is the pursuit still on?
Oh, brother, we making it 20 million.
You got the,
bounty's
MT like
still
that?
out. No, but like, it gotta happen,
You got
bro.
the money like that? I see you. I see
I
you.
can't go out like that. You feel me?
I was telling Ant before the pod, you want this mellow so bad that I stopped pulling GOAT packs. I started pulling 100 overall packs for you,
I'm
just
not gonna
hoping
lie.
I pulled mellow.
I'm not gonna lie. I sold my favorite player for MT and ripped a 10 box of these 100 overalls just for Ant.
Yeah, see?
Just for Ant.
For the
I
culture.
sold my favorite player.
culture.
So
Type
you
shit.
could get your
Appreciate
favorite
you.
player.
Appreciate you, bro. Nah, I'm done. The pursuit for Melo's not on for real though. 10 million MT is more than enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let bygones be bygones. It wasn't meant. But there's an auction house next year, so we're gonna have Melo.
See, I see reverse psychology type shit. You
Yeah,
say you don't
yeah,
want them
he
no
ain't
more,
done.
so when you open
Yeah,
the
I'm
pack,
good.
you're going to pull them.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't even
Hey.
want bro for real.
Hey man, all you gotta do is drop a quick 150. That's 700k VC,
Yeah.
and then just rip nothing but these 100 overall option packs. It's a numbers
Yeah.
game.
He'll pop up eventually.
Like
You-
Nah.
you get almost 11 of these 100 overall option packs, and how many cards in there? 5. You
think
got
it's 5.
50 chances.
Mm-hmm.
50 to 55 chances, man. It's a numbers game, man. Don't ever
I need-
give up on your dreams.
I need 55,000 chances, bro, because they not giving him up.
Nah, I'm
Because
telling
if you do that and you don't pull Mello,
then we gonna have to have some counseling.
it just really
That's what I'm
wasn't
saying.
meant to be.
I know it wasn't meant to be, bro. 10 million MT. Like, nah,
I don't
we
even
good.
think I've had 10 million like accumulated throughout the entirety of this game cycle.
I blew it all on Mello.
Pause.
Pause. All right, come on, yo, y'all wildin' tonight. Bro.
I ain't even say nothing this time.
All right, Josh. The card you never got to use.
I got 2 answers. Can I go with 2 answers?
Go ahead. It's your world.
Any of the top versions of Braun. Like, any version. I got Majestic Braun because I think he came out and say like season 2 or season 3. They gave you like a free path to get all the Majestic cards in like season 4 or something. So I got him like 2 months later, and I have the challenge like Galaxy Opal one, but I never pulled a good Braun, and I'm gonna go with Galaxy Opal Kobe because I ripped so many Wild West packs. I was ripping for Reem, but hoping for Kobe at the same time, if that makes sense. And out of any drop this year, that is the one I spent the most money on, and I never saw him. No, wait, no, he wasn't Kareem. He was Shaq, but
Yeah, he was
the
Shaq.
700 overall. But still.
I would say. So I got 2 answers. The first one would be Opal Kobe, based on the card I wanted to use the most. But also the card I wanted the most was 100 overall Kareem. When I say wanted the most, I was selling everything. Jerseys, the consumables, all that shit was gone. I pulled so many 20-pack bundles that week. Like I think I pulled like 4 of them things. Like for the Myteam Wars, I was like, Josh, we doing 20 bundles? we doing 20 bundles?
Because I was ripping, but you were ripping. And I was like, dude, I can't keep up, man. I've got to start putting money into this. But we had a rule that we didn't put money into that series.
Yeah, once we stopped doing that series, I started spending money. It's what it is.
That's crazy.
Man, we should have kept that series alive. Save your pocket.
All right, you guys got any other awards you want to throw in before we wrap up?
I got one that I think could be fun. Do you guys have, like, your favorite card that people would be like, nah, you're bullshit? Like, most underrated card that most people aren't going to be using, at least, you know, not in a competitive setting.
Like
I'll say
all year?
I'll say I have pretty much 2. They were for, like, triple threat offline. Any offline grinding I had to do, it was either Ruby Cal Corver or Emerald Derek Lively. Those are my goats, man. If I was running any offline game mode, those 2 were in my lineup. So you guys have any cards like that? Like, random cards that you just use the fuck out of?
Yeah, I was low-key getting cooked in Ant's stream for saying I like Amethyst Jason Williams.
I remember
They were
you
low-key
pulled that
fry-
card.
they
You
were
were
low-key
so
frying
fucking
me.
excited about that. I was like,
That card was Kyrie light.
bro, he came out day 1 and he wasn't like that on day 1. I was so confused.
that card's good as hell. He had a clean behind the back. Y'all tripping.
Nah, bro.
You're bucks.
I tried using the pink diamond one in Unlimited the other day. I was like, yeah, nah. What was I on?
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was off the pack.
Oh shit. Underrated card. I mean, I can't think of nobody off the top like that, but an underrated card all year for me was Kevin Garnett. Like that pink diamond KG in season 3, that grind to get him, it was hell. But I don't know. When I got him, I had fun with him. A lot of people didn't like him because his jump shot wasn't crazy, which is typical. If a jump shot's not crazy, people not gonna rock with him. But I enjoyed that card, bro. So yeah, I'd say pink diamond KG.
All right, bet. So, let us know down below what's your favorite thing of the year was. No negativity today, all right? Your favorite thing of 2K24. We're keeping it positive. We're going into 2K25 positive. Last pod of the year. Josh, closing statements before we wrap up.
It was a year. It was a roller coaster of a year. I had fun with it. I mean, the podcast kept me going. I'm not gonna lie. If we didn't have this podcast, I probably would have dropped 2K for a while. I will say Ant got me back into Myteam. After we had him on the pod the first time, he was doing squad reviews in his stream. I popped in there, and I put my squad in there, and everybody's like, damn, your team's garbage. And they started cooking me in the chat. And I was like, nah, let me get right real quick.
I gotta get right.
Yeah, I gotta come
Let
back
me
right.
lock in. And I came back a week later, and Now what? They
Type
said it
shit.
was still trash. So, but yeah, it's been fun. 2K24. I almost said 25. 2K24 was it had its ups and downs, but I feel like made the most out of the situation that we were put in, and I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us through thick and thin. I know, we weren't the most consistent this year because 2K really, they didn't do us any
Consistency's in the eye of
favors.
the beholder. All right.
Yeah, I would do a podcast every day. I'm lying if the content was there to justify it, but you can only do so much with what they give you. You got to make, you need lemons to make lemonade, all right?
But 2K act right. We might go back to weekly.
Yeah. Didn't you set a light goal for weekly and it didn't hit? So nah, you guys had your chance. Fuck you. No, I'm playing.
That's
I'm playing.
facts.
I'm
Yo,
playing.
that's crazy.
Hey, now there's 3 of us. So now you
Y'all,
disappointed 3
everybody,
people.
everybody that comes in the streams like, hey man, y'all haven't posted the pod in a month. That's on y'all.
Hey,
We
we
didn't hit
gave
the
you
light
every
bulb.
opportunity. All right. Maybe we should have said it at the beginning of the podcast instead of an hour and 37 minutes in. People don't really fuck with us like that. But
All right,
Set the
and
light goal at the
closing
beginning,
statements.
Yeah, 2K24 has been a hell of a year, man. I mean, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. I think Game and Dad said it best. It had some highs, it had some lows, but the lows were very low. You feel me? But we looking forward to 25. We're going to do some big things over there. Just be ready, man, because we coming. Pause.
All right. All right.
all of us are
All
Same
of
time, you feel me?
simultaneously.
threat.
in
Motherfucker.
unison, man.
All right. So it's been a good year. Me and Josh did some fun things. Pause.
All right.
It's been a year, over a year of the podcast, but a year of the 2K podcast. And, like I said, we're doing something new next year, but we're doing it bigger between the 3 of us. Some crazy. Why you look at me like that? That one wasn't even a pause. That.
We
So-
doing some bigger things between the 3 of us. That's crazy work, brother. But keep going, though.
I didn't even pause you in yours. I let you finish.
Yo, wait a minute. That's a real teammate, man. He let you finish before, like
Nah, that is crazy.
that's a partner right there, man.
Oh shit!
Bro, what?
All right, let me wrap up.
Please.
It was a good year, man. It's gonna be better next year. We got what might be called the triple threat. Let us know down below what would be a good name for the podcast with 3 of us. And welcome to the team. Like you said, big things coming 2K25, and we're looking forward to it, man. Why you, man? I can't take y'all nowhere.
Come on.
Nah, man, I thought of something funny.
When I said big things coming, you thought so funny.
No, that I didn't even hear that because I was thinking of something funny. I was
You
gonna say
said-
whoever suggests the name, whoever's suggestion we select, gets a pair of Antoine's used underwear in a giveaway.
Okay. All right.
The fuck?
Hey, man, you got to give him an incentive, right?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I appreciate y'all rocking with us as always.
Nobody's suggesting anything now, man.
This is nobody's suggesting shit. The last Diamond Duos podcast. We appreciate y'all rocking with us as always. Y'all be safe. Peace.